Hello and good morning to you, and happy Friday if you can muster up enough joy to be happy. Oh, happy Monday. Thank you, Ted. So automatically I said Friday because I'm always doing a Friday, and it's all melted into just one big continuum of chaos, hasn't it? At least that's how it feels. There you go. Wishing it was already the weekend. I'm sure a lot of you can sympathise with that. Not that I don't love sitting here on the phone of common sense to keep you informed and to keep you company and provide you a little bit of communal catharsis, because my word, don't we just need it today. I get on the train now every day. I left London because London didn't feel safe. 3 times people tried to mug me for my mobile phone. I've been followed down the street by random men more time than I could care to tell you. Leered at, hissed at, harassed. Thankfully nothing more than that. And I just got fed up with living a life where I had to look over my shoulder, second guess what I should be wearing, think to myself I can't get my phone out of my handbag and my handbag strap better be across my shoulder. I got fed up with living on a knife edge every single day, so I moved out to the countryside, and you know what? I can finally breathe. I can relax. I can wear whatever I want to walk down the street. I can chunter away to people on the phone while I'm doing my shopping or wandering into town. People just call in and out of each other's houses. Everyone knows everybody. You don't feel like when you walk down the street late at night, you think, who's that? What are they going to do? Are they dodgy? It finally feels like normality. That was really until this morning when I got the train in on my now usual commute. And you could cut the tension in the air with a knife. As the people from the Shires loaded onto the carriages and the train pulled off, massively busy. Rush hour train with everyone there with their portable coffees, their laptops open, trying to squeeze in some work on the commute. As the train then pulled in to a big town, and other people started getting on with hoodies, with rucksacks, you could feel everybody nervously looking around. You could see people looking for exits. You could see the cogs in their minds whirring. How do I protect myself if someone happens to get on this train who means us harm? And I'm fed up with it. You know, it is the government's fault, isn't it? It is the government's fault, all of this. And I'm going to explain why. They took away stop and search because of woke. They actually stopped policing the dealing and possession of psychosis-inducing drugs within certain communities because of woke. They leave our borders wide open, enabling foreign cartels to run organised crime, leading to violence on our streets, from snatchings to muggings to stabbings, because of woke. They've imported in tens of thousands of misogynistic men who want to assault, abuse, leer at, harass, even rape our women and girls because of woke. And they carry knives. Some of them carry guns. Some of them know how to make bombs. They wear balaclavas. They go about with impunity because they know that they're going to get short sentences because of woke. And what about us? How do I protect myself? If the government can't protect me, what have I got? It's not a level playing field. I can't even carry pepper spray. What am I supposed to do? A sitting duck now on a train. Previously, a sitting duck walking through the streets of London, sitting on a tube carriage, having alfresco dining with my phone, not secreted in my handbag, whose strap has to be tied around the legs of my chair. What am I supposed to do? How am I, a 5'3" woman, supposed to protect myself now against being stabbed, raped, harassed, assaulted, mugged? How? What have I got to protect me? Because I don't have the government. I don't have the police. No, they're patrolling the internet, not our streets, because of woke. It's very clear what is going on here. You go to other countries where they have real law and order, proper punishments, proper policing, proper border forces, where they don't buy into this ridiculous, perilous, suicidal ideology of woke. Because woke is killing us. It's killing us. What are we supposed to do? I think it's about time we should legalise pepper spray, at least for women. And don't you start going, well, you know, the people who want to commit assaults will start using pepper spray. They're using knives anyway. They're doing everything they can anyway. I got no chance. No chance if someone wants to come and assault me, snatch my bag, attack me, rape me, harass me. Nothing. If I phone the police, they probably won't even turn up. What am I supposed to do? Hide away at home, lock myself in, not get on a train, not come to London? Is that the life I'm supposed to live in my own country where I have paid the highest rate of tax for a good part of 20 years? Is that what I deserve in England in 2025? To live in fear day by day because these human rights lawyers running the country care more about a ridiculous, baseless, nonsensical doctrine of political correctness that has imperiled all of us. I've had enough, Sadiq Khan. I've had enough, Sir Keir Starmer. I will defend myself. I will find a way, but it's your job. You are negligent, and frankly, it is bordering on criminal negligence now when the citizens of your country cannot live in peace and harmony, where their hairs stand up on the back of their necks, where their heart rate increases every time a train pulls in to the next station. What have you done? What have you done to this country? Who have you let in? What have you enabled to breed uncontrollably, riddling our streets with crime and terror? You're both disgusting. You really are.
This monologue from Alex Phillips matters, not because it's polite, balanced, or careful, but because it speaks a reality millions quietly live with every day. Alex isn't tiptoeing around uncomfortable truths. She's describing instinct, ideology, and a fundamental human need. The need to feel safe when leaving your home, stepping onto a train, or walking down the street holding your phone. The most striking part is that it doesn't come from statistics or think tanks. It comes from lived experience. When someone says, "I had to leave London because I didn't feel safe," any serious government should take notice. Instead, it's often brushed aside, minimized, or dismissed as hysteria. Alex makes it clear. Fear isn't created by headlines, it's created by patterns, repeated harassment, ongoing tension, and moments where people realize help won't come. Her description of the train is chilling because it's recognizable. People scanning exits, bodies stiffening, the atmosphere shifting the moment new passengers board. That's not paranoia. It's a population adapting to perceived danger. When citizens adapt instead of being protected, something has already gone terribly wrong. Alex's anger is direct, aimed at a system that has stripped tools from the police, restricted self-defense, loosened borders, and then acted shocked when public confidence collapses. Her question is simple but devastating. If the government can't protect me, and I'm not allowed to protect myself, what am I supposed to do? This monologue resonates because it cuts through the language games. It refuses to pretend fear is irrational or that safety concerns are moral failings. It highlights a growing divide between those who can insulate themselves from policy consequences and those who live with them daily. You don't have to agree with every word Alex says to understand the core truth. A government that prioritizes optics over order and ideology over enforcement eventually loses the trust of its people. And once trust is gone, no amount of messaging can restore it. This isn't about hate, it's about neglect. It's about citizens being told to accept fear as the new normal, and the sense that those in charge aren't listening anymore. That's why this monologue is powerful, and why so many people feel seen when they hear it.